What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Sunday. It's game day, Kelly Green week, Dallas week. Oh, hell yeah. I've been waiting for this one. Feels like 3,000 years. I'm sure you all feel the same, and this day has been dragging along, but we are almost an hour away, baby, and I'm ready to rock and roll. Hope you are too. Appreciate you taking the time here, hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing, becoming members, all those things you're doing. Cannot thank you enough, but let's effing go. It's game day, baby. Can you feel it in the air? This game, there's nothing better. And you could be, like the Cowboys, just never heard of this rivalry. It's never been before. You kidding me? I'd be scared too if I were you. And I've seen all the comments all week. I've seen the talk, and even from Eagles fans, how bad the Eagles are and the Cowboys are so good. Just remember what you said before the game, because I'll be back after the game. Let's go. But we talked about it all week, baby. I'm pumped up about this one. And, we obviously are sitting pretty at the top of the division, 8-2. The Cowboys, looking to improve with all the trades and things they've done, trying to win some games against bad teams. Can they beat a good team? We're going to find out today. And in the NFC, the Cowboys open race. A lot of things happening right now. Things are going to move around, obviously, but the Cowboys trying to get into that wild card spot, and the Eagles going to do their best to make sure that doesn't happen. So, big day today. Whether you guys got an MVP, you got a score prediction, whatever's on your mind, love to hear from you. Going to make this a quick one because I got to get rolling. I'm going to go watch the game with my pop, my gram, my mother, and, of course, the beautiful Chelsea. And I'm excited about this one, man. I always get excited for the Eagles-Cowboys games, but, just so much – there's always so much chatter about the Eagles, right? And there's so many narratives, and it's so funny to me that, all these things they talk about Jalen Hurts. When you watch Josh Allen have a bad game, or Patrick Mahomes right now. I haven't been fantasy. Trust me, he's not been great always. And, look, dude, it's just hilarious how much they hate us, dude. So, hey, man, let them do that. Joe, Little G, appreciate you tuning in. Let's go Birds. And this could go either way. It's a divisional game. It always is like that. That's the fun part about football any given Sunday, man. But, this Eagles team, if they want to prove they're the best to themselves, most importantly, and then the rest of the world can jump on after, they got to do that here. This is a defense that, a little banged up. The cornerback situation is really awry. So get those receivers involved. Get the run game going here. We talked about it. Yeah, they've been bad against the run at times, but they added Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark. That's going to be a great help. Overshown's back. They traded for Logan Wilson. So a lot of things are different. A lot of things are different from the last time we saw them. So we broke it down all week, talked about the top matchups. We talked about all the stats and taking all that stuff with a grain of salt because this is a divisional game. It's Eagles-Cowboys in Dallas. So let's go in their house and let's beat some ass. Go Birds! Appreciate you tuning in, JC. And you guys, appreciate you tuning in all week. It's been a fun one. But, man, we'll be back for a Friday game next week. So these schedules, just with the games on different days, they've really been tossing me around. The late night games, the Monday night games, really doing some dirty things to me. But look, man, we've talked about it. This team going into it, Nick Sirianni, I still am a big fan of. I know a lot of people, certain ways they feel, and the same goes for Kevin Patullo, Vic Fangio, like last year when everyone wanted to fire Vic Fangio and Kellen Moore around this time. We're going to stay patient here. We're going to hope that these guys get things figured out. And we know, looking at the stats, if you're a stat watcher, that's obviously something this team needs to continue improving in the offense. They've done it in the defense, and the offense is slowly improving in areas, but I don't care about stats. The one stat I do like is the fact that we're not turning the ball over. But let's get rid of the stupid penalties. Let's stop giving up sacks, and let's play some clean football. Let's some smart football here. And again, this is a Cowboys team who's really hungry, man, and this isn't the same team that we saw in week one. And clearly the Eagles aren't the same either. So I'm not saying I'm afraid of them. I'm just saying, the Eagles are very aware that this team, you look at their stats, sure, offense, one of the best in the league, the defense, one of the worst. But as I mentioned, a lot of changes here. So we're going to see if those changes matter later here today. So hour away, I'm ready to run through an effing wall. I can't wait for this damn game. I can only say so much that I've said this whole week. You got to run the damn ball. And obviously, you do that successfully. It's going to open things up. Let's get Goddard involved. Let's hit the middle of the field. Let's get AJ on some slants. Let's get Devontae, whatever he's got going on, let's get him a big game here. I think there's a lot of options to what you could do on offense, right? I think most importantly, though, Jalen Hurts is going to go out here and just silence the haters like he always does. People talk and they talk, and well, they get shut up real fast. And I think today that's what you are going to see. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know about you all, but yeah, man, defense been lights out. Yes, it has, dude. And I think people, when they wanted to fire Fangio last year, we talked about being patient, understanding that things do take time. And, that's what we're doing here with this offense. We're going to hope that today is that day in week 12. And we've seen it in other weeks. I know the media tries to act like we haven't had dominant games when they were saying we can't pass. We went up against the Vikings, a team that hadn't allowed a passing game over 200 yards, and we threw for over 300. So, let's have one of those games here. Everybody's been talking. Let's shut them up. I get it. The Cowboys, this is their Super Bowl, man. They're going to go in here. They're going to play with all their hearts and souls. That's fine. CD had over 100 games or 100 yards that first game. Don't want that. George Pickens, 3 catches, 30 yards that first game. Let's shut them both down. Take away Javonte Williams. Take away Jake Ferguson. They've got a lot of weapons on offense, man. Dak Prescott's a really good quarterback, and he is a choke artist. So we got to hope that this is his Super Bowl, and he's picturing it as a playoff game because we know what happens there. So talk about getting pressure. We got Jalen Phillips here. We have Jalen Carter in this game. So Tyler Booker, you're going to get your wish, and you're going to get to see what happens. So I'm pumped up, man. We talked about it all week. Hope you guys enjoyed all of the shows. Tried my best to get you ready for this one. Tried to do all I could to counteract all that negativity the media and the casual fans are going with here, and that's fine, man. I expect them all to be on board very soon, this Eagles team. This is the game where you go out and prove it. Let's go beat some Cowboy ass. Let's get this W. Let's have a nice post-game show. That's what I'm looking forward to. But got to drive back home, so the post-game show might be, depending on how this game goes or what I'm doing, I might try to make it before I drive. If not, then maybe I'll, try to, I don't know. When I get home, I'll definitely have a show going. We'll put it that way. So give me a little leeway here. But win, lose, or tie, bleed green until I die. So I'll be here no matter what. We'll be talking about this game, breaking down what we saw, good, bad. And look, there's always going to be things we can improve on. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk throughout next week. We'll get ready for the Bears on Friday. And then, yeah, so it's going to be another weird schedule. And with Thanksgiving, it's going to make it really hard for me. I might have to cut some things out. I don't know. We're going to see how this all goes. Going to be real weird. But going to give you all that information I can. But I'll be back later here today, later tonight, with that hopeful W in pocket. Appreciate you tuning in, Lynn. Let's effing go, Birds. Pumped up. I know you guys were watching all those shows. I know you guys know how I feel about this game. We are the better team. Let's go out and prove it. You can't let them. I know they're feeling it. They're in a dome. That's great. I don't care. Let's stay healthy, most importantly. Let's clean up anything stupid, and let's go beat some Cowboy ass. Simple as that here. And you guys got some time. You want to go check out that top matchup show? You want to let me know your thoughts? You got a score prediction, whatever's on your mind. I'm always down to talk some Birds, but I got to get rolling here. Hope you all enjoy your day. I'm going insane here. 1 hour away. Let's effing go. Let's get a big W here today, Birds. Let's effing go. But thank you guys for taking the time. Thank you for hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing, becoming members, for the hyping up the videos, all that stuff, man. You guys are awesome. Super chats, everything you're doing here. The support means the world to me. I will be back post-game here. Always remember, Dallas sucks. But if you guys need anything, you can always reach out, always here for you guys as you are here for me. So love you guys. Enjoy this game. I'll see you afterwards. But until then, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now, sickos. Go Birds! That was